Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar channel, your #1 source for global currency updates and deep dive RV news. Today's report covers what many are calling the most critical and long-awaited moment in the revaluation story. According to mounting chatter across multiple financial circles, the long-discussed global currency reset might have finally entered its live operational stage. That's right. There are now growing claims suggesting that the long-delayed Tier 4B exchanges could be active, with U.S. banks allegedly moving to full alert status. So let's dig right in and break down what's really happening. What's rumor and what might actually be unfolding behind closed financial systems? Over the past few weeks, the buzz across Dinar and Dong communities has exploded. Telegram channels, private exchange groups, and insider chats have been lit up with talk of notifications being sent, appointments being scheduled, and redemption centers supposedly shifting into operational readiness. Multiple individuals are claiming that banks are now displaying live rates for both the Iraqi Dinar and the Vietnamese Dong, rates far higher than the current market listings. Others insist they've been contacted for verification calls, signed non-disclosure agreements, and even received scheduled exchange windows. Whether these reports are legitimate or simply another wave of speculation, one thing is certain. Excitement in the revaluation world has reached levels not seen in years. According to unconfirmed online chatter, several private banking institutions may have internally activated rate placeholders. These temporary rates appear to align with long-predicted revaluation values, fueling speculation that the long-anticipated event has finally crossed from rumor to reality. Some sources even suggest that the U.S. Treasury has given a quiet green light for banks to begin internal synchronization, setting the stage for wider Tier 4B processing. While no official agency has made a public confirmation, the consistency of these reports has many wondering, could this actually be it? It's important to understand what Tier 4B really means in the broader revaluation framework. Essentially, this tier includes private individuals and smaller investor groups who are not part of the government, military, or major institutional exchanges, but who may still be allowed to redeem early through structured appointments. For years, Tier 4B has been viewed as the key bridge between elite transactions and the everyday holders of foreign currencies. Many believe it represents a once-in-a-lifetime chance for personal financial transformation, and that's why these new developments have sent such shockwaves through the community. Over time, countless false alarms have tested the patience of currency holders worldwide. Every few months, new waves of intel appear promising that the RV is days away, only to fade into silence. But this latest round feels different. The pattern, tone, and sheer number of consistent reports across unrelated sources all seem to suggest a coordinated global effort rather than random chatter. People who've followed this story for years are saying the energy feels more organized, more structured, and potentially more authentic than ever before. Some analysts speculate that what's happening now might be part of a carefully managed pre-release process, where banks conduct controlled test transactions, internal rate calibrations, and liquidity checks before the full public launch. These dry runs allow financial systems to verify technical performance and compliance under real-time conditions. Others believe selective early exchanges could already be underway, focused on individuals connected to humanitarian or pilot programs. If true, this would mark the first tangible step toward an official global rollout. Technology plays a massive role in all this. There's growing conversation around the rumored quantum financial system, or QFS, a next-generation, asset-backed digital platform said to enable secure, transparent, and instantaneous global settlements. While still not officially confirmed, insiders claim test transactions are already taking place using encrypted networks that bypass traditional SWIFT mechanisms. Some claim that live data flashes have briefly appeared on institutional terminals before being quickly locked, implying ongoing calibration. Whether this technology is fully operational or still in its trial stage, the implications are enormous. If these reports are even partly accurate, it would mean that the infrastructure for a financial transformation of historic scale is no longer theoretical. It's here, active, and being refined in real time. And that could explain why certain institutions, particularly in the US and Europe, have quietly placed their teams on standby, enforcing strict confidentiality and compartmentalized communication protocols. The rollout of a global financial reset cannot be chaotic. It must be controlled, precise, and protected against leaks that could destabilize markets or trigger premature speculation. That's also why so many insiders emphasize non-disclosure agreements. Participants who receive exchange appointments are often bound by confidentiality clauses, preventing them from sharing details about rates or timing. It's a necessary layer of security for an event involving such massive sums of liquidity and international coordination. Some reports even suggest exchanges may be conducted in staggered phases, starting with smaller test groups before expanding to the broader Tier 4B population. When we zoom out, the spotlight inevitably returns to the two key currencies driving most of the conversation, the Iraqi Dinar and the Vietnamese Dong. Both are considered undervalued relative to their countries' economic potential. Iraq, in particular, has been working tirelessly to stabilize its economy after decades of turmoil. The Central Bank of Iraq has implemented reforms, increased reserves, and aligned with global anti-money laundering standards. Combined with rising oil revenues and regional partnerships, many analysts believe Iraq's fiscal foundation is stronger than ever. Meanwhile, Vietnam continues to emerge as one of Asia's manufacturing powerhouses. Its GDP growth remains among the fastest in the region, foreign investment keeps climbing, and its trade balance is solid. Yet the Dong remains pegged at a rate many view as artificially low. This combination of strength and undervaluation is precisely what fuels speculation that both currencies could see significant upward adjustments once global systems realign. Inside alleged exchange centers, descriptions from multiple sources have remained remarkably consistent. They speak of biometric verification systems, advanced currency authentication scanners, and digital ledger updates that synchronize balances in real time. Some even suggest that these ledgers are connected to blockchain-based settlement frameworks designed to ensure instant tracking of all redemptions. Whether fact or fiction, the detailed nature of these descriptions makes them difficult to dismiss entirely. As exciting as these updates sound, we have to acknowledge the other side, credibility. Many in the community have been through countless cycles of hype, disappointment, and false signals. Each time, the rumors seem convincing, but official proof never materializes. However, what separates this current wave from past ones is how multiple independent sources, including individuals with verified banking or compliance backgrounds, are describing nearly identical procedures and terminology. That alignment has reignited confidence among even the most skeptical followers. Timing also plays a massive role. Historically, major financial transitions tend to occur during fiscal year resets, particularly in October, when institutions balance ledgers and governments adjust budgets. Iraq's own fiscal cycle aligns with this period, which could make it the perfect window for implementing new monetary mechanisms quietly but effectively. Reports indicate increased coordination between the U.S. Treasury, major global banks, and the Central Bank of Iraq, all possible hints that the groundwork for real movement has already been completed. Adding to that, some European financial institutions have allegedly placed their foreign exchange departments on internal standby. While staff are restricted from disclosing operational details, the timing of these alerts matches the uptick in Dinar and Dong chatter worldwide. It's still speculative, yes, but the consistency across different regions makes this phase feel more synchronized than any before it. If a controlled rollout truly is underway, the macroeconomic impact could be massive. A staggered liquidity introduction, rather than a single shock event, would allow markets to adjust smoothly. Central banks could stabilize rates, prevent speculative overreactions, and manage cross-border asset flows without crashing global systems. Analysts agree that such an approach makes far more sense for an event of this magnitude. There are even claims of transaction receipts circulating online showing exchange rates far above current public values, though funds are reportedly marked pending or restricted until official release. If authentic, that could signal the beginning of a pre-liquidity phase, essentially a controlled transition before global synchronization. For investors who've been waiting years, This would be nothing short of validation that the RV is not just a theory. It's a real-world process gradually unfolding. Still, caution remains vital. Without official statements, everything must be treated as speculation. But the combination of technical signals, institutional readiness, and global timing makes this moment unlike any prior cycle. The difference now lies in the structure, coordination, and intensity of movement across multiple systems simultaneously. For those following the story, the key is to stay grounded. Avoid emotional decisions, double-check every piece of information, and wait for verifiable confirmation from recognized financial institutions. Hope is powerful, but discipline is essential. Even if progress is real, the process will likely unfold in measured, controlled phases, not in a single overnight announcement. In the bigger picture, if this global currency adjustment is indeed underway, it represents far more than just a revaluation event. It symbolizes a shift toward a new financial order, one that could redefine how currencies, commodities, and digital assets coexist. A true asset-backed, transparent system could alter the balance of global power and create unprecedented opportunities for financial inclusion. The next few weeks will be critical. If the chatter is accurate, we may start seeing subtle indicators in banking activity, changes in internal rates, policy statements, or cross-border liquidity reports. If those materialize, it will mark the first public confirmation that the long-discussed revaluation has indeed begun. Until then, the best move is patience, awareness, and preparation. And remember, this channel is here to keep you informed every step of the way. The landscape is shifting fast, and the moment official confirmation drops, you'll hear it here first. So stay alert, stay informed, and as always, think smart before making any financial decisions. Thanks for watching Iraqi Dinar. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next update on the ongoing RV developments and the global financial reset.